Late this afternoon, I heard her voice. It was the first time and it felt like years. The window was open. It was always open. I didn't want to keep him tied down. He was as free as a bird. I just stood watching the sky from my little window till I heard footsteps. I just pulled away. I poked my head through before heading downstairs. Simon and Emily were at work. Maya's door was open. I just sat on the last step. I didn't know what her room looked like. I could just reach out and touch it. But I didn't, and soon Amaya returned from the bath. She was like a deer in headlights as she spotted me. "Hi." My single word kept her still until it didn't. Amaya just rushed into her room. Her door didn't close all the way. It stopped as she peeked out. I wasn't sure what face to make, so I just tried to smile. "Are you okay?" Her voice was so calming, even though I was asking a serious question. I didn't know what to say, so I didn't think about it. "No. I'm so lonely. Rocky is out somewhere, so I'm all alone. I'd put my head in my hands if I could." I was supposed to be doing laundry, but instead I was moping around. That's when she opened her door all the way. "Want to hang out in my room?" I was being asked into a girl's room. I wasn't sure if it was inappropriate or not. Amaya did eat dinner with us last night. Did I eat dinner with us last night? I was there physically, but was I really there? Am I really here? Her room was messy, pink, and tight. Her bed wasn't fully pushed up against the wall, with clothes lining the wall. Anime posters tried to cover as much as they could. Not that what was behind them was ugly. It's just that pink was a bright color. My eyes caught the computer, the desk, the camera, and the giant teddy bear chair. Maya threw a shirt over the tripod. "Don't mind the camera. It's not on." She was so calm. What have I done in the time I've been here to relax her? Is this a trap? I just sat on the bed as she took up her gaming chair. I remember that chair. It was bold, with a yellow trim, but not Amaya's, which had a blue trim. The clothes strung everywhere bothered me. It felt like it was my job to pick up her room, and so I made it my job as I quickly started picking up everything I could. Like clockwork, Amaya's eyes bulged, watching me. "James, stop! You don't have to pick up my room." I just ignored her until I picked up something I shouldn't have. Hanging between my fingertips was a thin, lacy pair of bright pink underwear, and suddenly I pictured Amaya naked. "Hey!" Her voice pulled my attention as she took them from my hand. I just smashed my hand into my face, trying to push my eyes far into my skull. "What the fuck is wrong with you?" What was wrong with me? Why was I like this? Who made me like this? Her words were valid. Her words were correct. Her words were right on the money. No, they weren't. She was wrong. What's wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with you? Amaya shivered, pulling away from me. I was done letting people tell me what I am. I was angry. I was full of emotion. I was done with everything. "James?" I asked if everything was all right. "Nothing is wrong with you. Okay?" What was she saying? Whose voice was that? Who was talking to me? I just slid down the bed as I kept my eyes on the floor. I just kept my mood in control. I just kept my emotions on lock. I just let the tears flow. "I'm sorry, Amaya. I'm not feeling well. I'm never feeling well." My cover was blown. I was falling apart in the middle of her room. Why was I telling her so much? Why was I breaking down in front of her? Why am I like this? Amaya just reached out, moving my hair out from in front of my face. "You've been through a lot, James. To be honest, you make me look tame. I'm sorry. I can't be more help. But I'm not mad at you or scared of you. I'm just worried." The last part she said reminded me of her aunt. Laura was nice, and Amaya seemed like an extension of that. She wasn't making fun of me or getting angry at me. She was just there when no one else was. And then she came out of the bathroom. My eyes shifted away from the door. Amaya's quiet and steady. Her eyes were vibrant. She just ignored me as she jumped into her room. Was I a bad person? Do bad people think about how they would interact with others? Why do my interactions just feel sad? I'm tired. I just stood up, getting off the stairs. Is everything all right? And then I stopped. She had reopened her door to check on me. Was my dream real? This was my second run in real time. Rocky is out flying around, so I'm just a bit bored. That sounded better than what I said in my head. I could see into her room. It was, in fact, not pink. Purple was nice, with video game posters in the right spots. I'm sorry, James. I'm a little busy right now. Why don't I come out for dinner later? And like that, she was gone. She was nice, though. Nicer than most. I guess I could do laundry. I let Amaya know to gather what she could, and then I waited. And then I was outside. Around the side of the house was the smallest little rectangular room, filled with a washer and dryer. The knobs were different. Luckily, I could just search the internet for anything. It was a sunny day outside. Part of me just wanted to sit here in this room for the rest of my day. Hello? I wasn't shocked. I wasn't surprised. My new life felt like a never-ending Manasuri? No, that's not right. Manasuri. No, Manasuri. I couldn't quite think of the word, and then the whole sentence disappeared in my thoughts. You must be James. I'm Isabella, Miguel's wife. My new life felt like a never-ending revolving door of new faces. Isabella seemed nice, like everyone here. I could tell her profession right from her outfit. Hi, I'm just doing laundry. If there's anything you guys need help with, just give me a word. I knew she wouldn't go for it. Miguel seemed like a man of the house type, in no need of help. Not that it was part of my job, but I got time to spare if they needed help. Isabella seemed to be on her way to work. Well, I now knew who owned the minivan. I sat there waiting for something, anything to happen, but it didn't. I was left alone in that room for the rest of the day and up until dinner. I kept the basket on the couch as I got a pot of mac and cheese going on the stove. I kept the stairs down, waiting for him, but he never came. I guess I was used to being alone. Is dinner almost done? Maya popped her little head in. Dinner was not almost done. I had to add the chicken, a dab of barbecue sauce, and a sprinkle of black pepper. Yeah, it's done. I'll make you a plate to take to your room. She looked frozen. She didn't respond to me. She just crept into the kitchen slowly. I can eat out here with you. And just like that, she sat at the table. So we sat down and ate together in silence. There was no buffer, no TV to look at or listen to, no four-way conversation to bounce off of, no bird to take up the attention. There was only my running thoughts. To stop my thoughts from getting away from me, I kept my eyes on the table, and my hand in my food. Can I ask you a question? This was an opportunity to respond to her, but she didn't even give me time. Why are you living with us? That question felt loaded. To my surprise, she rambled on about what she had heard about my accident, but the important detail about exactly why I was here was not there in her words. Laura didn't tell her. She told me I was a waste of space. That felt good, but I wasn't sure if it was real. Was I having another intrusive thought, where I played out this entire situation before engaging in it? I don't think you're a waste of space. I know I seem neurotic and spacey, but I kind of like having you here. Something inside me shifted as the outside of me followed. Goosebumps roared over my body, and before I could respond, the front door opened. What smells good? Emily pulled her words around into the kitchen as she smelled the simple meal I had made. Simon was right behind her, and in no time at all, he was talking my ear off about taking me to the gym. Soon, everyone was at the table. Amaya, you really should join us. The treadmill would be great for you, Simon said as he slapped my back. I couldn't stop myself. But I'm still in a sling. What am I supposed to do at a gym? I just spoke without thinking. Simon just smiled as chicken slipped out of his mouth. Emily quickly picked it up off the table, sticking it back in his mouth. Oh, look at me. James, relax. Let's get those legs to work, my friend. Did he just call me his friend? I think there was a smile on my face because Amaya seemed to be mimicking my facial expression.